Mimi nikiwa kwa placements ama kwa nini, I usually nilikuwa naenda kama mgonjwa amekuja na dawa ama imetolewa, nachukua ile leaf.
Yeah, the
leaflet kale, naenda nayo. I just analyze, nasoma ile, I know the action of that drug, how the dosage you can give, how you can tamper with the dosage and like that. So ukienda mahali mtu ukiona
So going back, so tutaenda back to like life after college. So how was life after college for you? Like finding a job, how long, like ulikaa for like how many months or how many years before you found your first job?
Okay, I graduated in 2020. So coming outside was a bit difficult kidogo when you go to a certain facility. Maybe unataka ile kama kidogo ama ushikilie. Kama hauna license, I'm telling you, it's very difficult. And kama umefanya nursing, ndio umefanya nursing, you have that certificate, but the person needs a license. I remember it was a time of COVID-19 and tulikuwa tunafanya vitu online and there was a delay in our exams. So uko na barua and you need also a recommendation letter. You cannot travel, you don't have a recommendation letter. You cannot travel back from Siaya to Murang'a because of lockdowns. Then uko na ile barua, that barua haiwezi kupea anything. Unaona? And when maybe kama umepata that private, itakupin. Utakuambia maybe hii facility inaingiza kweli, iko na nini nyingi, you have that knowledge to handle clients. But sasa unapata at the end of the day this person is paying you peanut. Yani unaangalia unasema hata kama it's very tough
for sure.
But you una hold on to kujishikilia ili that knowledge ubaki ukwe nayo, usisikile silale kabisa hata ukienda mahali pengine usikwe maziwa hala.
So like ilikutake like miezi ngapi within you after umemaliza ndo upate?
I think it was in 2020. I thank one of the CEOs mwenye tulikuwa na yeye, was called I think on my WhatsApp you may see this person called Wilberforce. I like posting that guys. So good. This person alikuwa ananiambia don't stay at home. Come we do something. Come on we stay here. Hata kama utapata 10 shillings, that 10 shilling utanunua kweli credit, but at the end of the day you have that knowledge. So I really thank that man. So nilikaa like 4 months tulikaa na yeye, 4 to 5 months tulikaa na yeye, then I went back home. There were so many things that we had to do, 1, 2, 3, so I had to go back home. Then I stayed also for another, from 2020 2021 I had to stay at home. Nikakaa nyumbani like niseme tu it's 1 year, 2021. Then 2022 is when I came. I traveled back to Nairobi after that. Nikakaa, nilitravel January. At the end of January I think ilikuwa tu God's miracle. Nikaitiwa job. Nikaitiwa job. So sikukaa sana. Like nilikaa like one week. 1 week.
So ulikuwa umeapply for that job before?
It is unajua in things unaambiwanga there are so many connections. There's a connection yenye nilipata from a great friend of mine mwenye alikuwa back in college. He was called Ruben. So he called me, told me that are you free? Told him I'm free. I just came in Nairobi. I want to run some errands. Told me no, I'm on duty alone. Why can't you come and assist us in these areas? So it was very late in the evening, around 4 to 6. So at that time it was raining. So I had to board a matatu to go to Pipeline. At that time around 4. I reached there around 6. So at that 6 after talking to the owner of the facility, so he told me that okay, he just interviewed me in 1, 2, 3 areas. Since that I had not stayed for that long at home, and I have that knowledge, because in medicine you have to peruse.
Yeah.
Don't stay and say that you cannot peruse books. You must peruse.
For sure.
New things arise in medical, so you need to peruse. So I have that knowledge. Going back home, so I was not sitting. I would go to my phone, just look some nursing procedures, some medical terms. So when I went there, he asked me a few questions. They were just like drinking water. So I quickly sipped that water. So he told me, you are going to start the job today.
On the day?
On the very, very day.
You're being interviewed today and you're starting that job today?
Yeah. And I was going to start a new night shift.
How do you even get into night shift the first day you're being interviewed? Like,
so I told he called me and told me that ukuje kama umejipanga kidogo. So I told this person, I think it is just an interview. I'm coming with my details, my documents, nikuje tu alafu tufanye nini tumalize. Akaniambia, wewe kuja tu kama umejipanga. La saa zingine unaweza pata kazi, saa zingine ufanye nini usipate. So nilikuwa na divided mind there, but I knew that sijui sasa kama itakuja ikuje, kama itakuja then I go and nikae back nione nini penye nilikosea or which areas naweza deep in. So nikaenda data, akaniuliza some few questions I had, nikakuwa nazo kwa mind. And to make matters good, at that night I had gone through some questions hizi zenye zinakuanga NCLEX. And also nilikuwa nimewatch some clips about delivery, about how to treat some of the conditions, some of different conditions, and I have that hiyo drug index. So nikapitia, and asked me about few drugs zenye nilipitia that very, very night. And those are the drugs that came to my mind. So I had to answer this person. That's why I'm telling you, it was like drinking water.
Well, so like job imekuwa umesha for how long? So
I started in January around 20s.
So like 3 months, 4 months you are going?
Like I'm going, this is the 5th month.
So ikuaje job, like like working in a private hospital hanga different with the public in precaution.
Working in a private facility or a hospital, nakwambia there are so many challenges zenye mnasikia. Ziko, there are so many challenges zenye ziko. Like one time unapata you have to work extra times, but those extra times they are not being compensated. It's you to work, because unapata sometimes ukisikia watu wanataka, they want to make some cash. True, they want to make some cash, and it is true. When you open something, you want some advantage and you want some to make some money, because you have spent a lot of money building that hospital, purchasing drugs, and etc. So it's a matter of making money. So we work extra hours, and unapata maybe unafanya 24 hours from day. You are there mchana, usiku, ndio mtu anakuja kutoa asubuhi.
I'm just wondering, how do you let someone work for 24 hours? Like, unajua there's a place where you can work for 24 hours. Maybe place unakaa tu chini, maybe kazi yako ni kuandika doc. Unajua hii place una deal na life ya mtu. Una treat mtu, unatibu mtu, unazalisha mtu, like una deal tu na life ya watu all through. So without resting, it was so easy for you to make a mistake. So I don't know why people usually, like most private hospital, like working 24 hours na kwanga normal for them.
Okay, na private mimi naweza kuambia kitu yenye iko, they want that money that comes, but that money yenye naenda in bulk hawataki iende. So you may find the employee workers ama health practitioners wakiwa wachache, so that money isiende sana. But sasa wasilipe watu wengi. Unaweza pata in a certain facility it's very busy, but sasa unapata workload is so high, but sasa unapata those qualified they are so few. Unapata you are 3, then you want to run to wards, you want to run to emergency, you want to attend to certain things. So unapata at the end of the time mind imechoka. Mind imechoka, ifanya nini, but you have to work. So that at the end of the day umepata what you need.
Like not for the for just working, although na kudrain vibaya.
Na kudrain vibaya. At the end of the day you want to create that something to this patient that you are not tired, but you are trying your best to see you better the life of this patient and to better the life of in the community. You work with them closely in everything, so that again that confidence and that trust, aone maybe you are not someone who is giving up. The second time atakuja kuambie kwa ile facility people work very well. Wanakupatia nini mzuri, services mzuri, and remember that when someone praises you, someone anakupatia nini, anakushukuru, that's an added advantage in your life, rather than akuja kupatia kitu that thing utakula nitaisha, ama kupatia some cash, that cash itaisha.
Na like apart from you, like watu unatisha tu vizuri, but mental health yako like as an individual, like juu mimi nilikwambia place nilikuwa na work, like una work consultation room, una work lab, una work maternity, like you are supposed to be working each and every unit in the hospital. So you can imagine how tiresome that is. So like mental health yetu kama nurses, like I feel like inakuwa affected, tuna ignore to the fact that inakuwa affected na tuna work to
mentally you are being disturbed, because unapata there is a time sasa unataka kurest, but at that time you are not resting. When I give you like 2 hours, that's not enough that you can
2 hours in every 24 hours is not enough to rest.
24 hours it's not enough to rest. But unapata your mind imekuwa drunda kabisa, there is nothing that you can do, and that's unapata someone ana opt to kukaa, anasema if it is job then wacha ikae. But sasa unakaa you have bills to make, you have some things to buy. You cannot at the age of yenye niko saizi, I cannot call maybe my mom or call someone nimwambie I need credit. Nataka viatu za kuvaa, ama nataka nguo ya kubadilisha, ama mafuta imeisha. No. You need to struggle. You need to struggle so that you can get something to push you forward. Unapata some people, we have had some nurses wanasuffer mentally, they commit suicide. At the end of the day unapata mwingine maybe amejidunga drug in a wrong way yenye sasa cause sasa anataka commit suicide. The pressure imekuwa high. Hawezi fanya hiyo, hawezi shikilia that pressure. So unapata at the end the thing that ana opt kwa ni kujitoa uhai. But to my fellow nurses outside there, I just want to tell them that that's not the end of life. That's not the end. That's not the solution that you can make in life. Committing suicide or doing something that is very weird in your life, remember you are ruining your life. You are putting your parents, maybe your kids, also watu wenye mna work now in a very harsh trauma. Yenye trauma haitawahi kutoka. Maybe sasa kama you are the breadwinner in the family, or you are the only kid in that family, but you end up committing suicide. Remember your mother, that trauma itamtoka, ataishi na, or you end up your mother or your father end up atakufollow. Maybe you are being buried today, maybe your mother is buried tomorrow, because it's you who have caused that thing.
Your times you can tell someone that maybe it gets so difficult, maybe a quit job, but at times mtu think of quit job haezi cause maybe home anadependiwa home ashahama like akona bills za kulipa, so ukiweza kumwambia quit your job like that is something that cannot happen, so anavumilia hadi nafika place hizi vumilia anymore, anasema sikae acha ta life ikae, kuna haja kuishi anymore.
But inaweza mwambia in life people have some savings, and also that is not the only place that you can work. We have so many facilities zenye zimefunguliwa, hospitals zenye zimefunguliwa, and maybe if that area is not well, it's not conducive to you, the environment does not favor you, you can look for somewhere, you can apply, but don't quit that job when you hauna job nyingine. That's the only mistake yenye mtu fanya. Just find a job when you are quitting that job yenye uko currently, umejua you have secured somewhere else a job. So when you go that, hatuwezi jua cause in different hospital hatuwezi sema it is 100%. Wako accurate or perfect 100%. Remember, as human being also we have disadvantages zetu and we have our advantages, disadvantage and advantage, and also in those facilities pia ziko na advantages zake zenye you can acquire, then pia kuna disadvantages zao, but when you are going hauwezi weigh, but with the time you are weighing the advantages and disadvantages. Remember hauko pale permanently or what, there is also change.
We should say even after kama apart from like the nursing job, if you find something else,
you can
like usikae place yenye na kudrain, now there's something else you found, you can always move, like hakuna haja kukufa msema hakuna haja kukufa something yenye naharibu nini, maybe interfere na mental status yako, it's better you quit that if
thing.
If you can get the extent of you feel like you want to kill yourself or to take something like to end your life, like you can just remove. May say it's even better to ask for help, like you get vibaya sana afadhali you ask for help watu wakunywa juu ulishindikana than wakuja kuzike, unaona.
Also we say that unaweza share na some friends that you know this friend maybe nikishare na yeye anaweza kuwa of help. Of course maybe tumetoka to a certain point, anaweza kuwa of help, but we find that unaweza kuwa na some friends wenye your problems ni laughter yao, wanacheka, so they may not assist you maybe in your stability, kwa mind ukwe stable, so at the end wanakucheka, but sasa unapata ule rafiki yako mwenye mnashare na yeye ideas, anaweza kusaidia na unaweza msaidia. That is the friend that unaweza mwambia it is like this and like this. But if you don't trust friends, you have relatives, you have that family friend, you have that your mother or your father, you have your sister, you have your sibling. Share with them what disturbs you. But at the end mtapata solution, and at the end unaweza pata maybe ulikuwa unataka to commit suicide, unapata hauta commit that suicide. Nitakupea maybe na mawaidha, nikwambie it is like this, we follow this way, we follow this, unapata at the end you have saved a life.
For sure. That was so helpful. Like me najua so many people are going through a lot, but like wamejinyamazia tu and they don't know to act, so like that advice was really helpful. So I think like that was it for today, and maybe if you have any other last word, maybe something else you'd just like to add, maybe to nursing students or to new nurses who have just come into the industry.
Okay, first I may say that to those who are working outside there, we tell them we are celebrating the nurses. We tell them that as we celebrate, let's celebrate with a positive mind, not a negative mind. At the end tunapata when you have helped me in achieving a certain goal, that one is an added or a credit in your life. And also to those who are suffering maybe deeply, inside, it's time to come out and share what you're suffering through. Let's stop this thing that unasuffer then unanyamaza. Yeah. To our newly students wenye wanakuja, wenye pia wana aspire to join KMTC or medical school, mi nawaambia thank you. In every thing that you choose, we have advantages and disadvantages. But when you weigh in medical field, unapata there are so many advantages than disadvantages. Then let's take and go ahead. Let's move ahead together. Na tufanye the community waone truly we have people who care for us. Remember that we are only people who treat, but also God heals. So we also do our part, but God takes his part in every situation. So wale wenye wanaingia pia mtapata huko pia, there are so many problems, there are so many nini zenye mtapitia, challenges zenye mtapitia, but those challenges, let those challenges be the stepstone zenye mtapita, zenye mtaenda nazo, ndio mkwe na maybe a better future, mdeliver good services to the clients. Na pia mkwe na ile passion. Don't go there because that you want to gain, you want to have money. When you have that thing also, you may end up that unaenda kusoma, but that knowledge you are not using it.
For sure.
That knowledge you are not using it very well. You are just wasting it.
Yeah, so thank you so much for that. That was a really good advice. So guys, I think that was it for today, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.